Here comes another Kellogg cereal picture.
It's little Tony.
The little tiger.
On roller skates.
Big Tony's teaching him to live it up.
Live it up? What does that mean?
Hey, kids, come on. We're ready. Oh, we're not ready.
Well, I have here a reservation for a flight to the moon as a paying passenger, although I haven't paid anybody anything for this card. It's a card issued by Pan American World Airways to people who apply for seats on the first flight, or the first flight they can get.
If I ever go to the moon, I think it will be very fun. I just hope to go very, very soon, and I hope I'm not really that old.
So many people nowadays are concerned with weight watching and how to go on diets. It might be nice just to go to the moon and sense that feel of weightlessness without all the effort.
What do you expect to see on the moon, Andrew?
Craters,
Craters, and what else?
big holes,
Well, what will be most interesting that you see from the moon?
craters.
The moon, I'm afraid, would be very sandy and not very pretty to look at, and all these big crater holes and everything else. But I'm just wondering, do you need oxygen to go to the moon? Because I need very little of it. I would be a very good passenger, I think, to go to the moon, because I need very little sleep, need no medication, and I need little oxygen, and I can stay on a liquid diet for weeks.
This picture. It doesn't look like it has much going on, but really think about it. Everyone who has ever lived has existed on that blue circle over there. Everyone who will live for the near future will be on that little circle. Every single friend, every single enemy. The extent of all human knowledge as we know it exists on that little circle. In that lunar lander are two heroes, Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong. They are about to make history. But we all know that story, right? There is one thing, though, that bothers me about the picture. There is a question no one seems to be asking. Who is taking the picture? I'll tell you who. Me.
This is astronaut Michael Collins, command module pilot for the Apollo 11 mission.
Let me give you some backstory.
Eight, we have a go for main engine start. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So in 1969, NASA launched the Apollo 11 rocket. It was Buzz, Neil, and then there was me.
It is Collins who will be in charge of the cone-shaped command module, circumnavigating the moon as his two compatriots descend and land on the lunar surface.
The plan was that the three of us would leave Earth. Once our ship was in orbit, Buzz and Neil would get into a lunar lander. That left me to stay in the main command module. Alone.
Towers, Roger, tower.
Neil Armstrong confirming both the engine skirt separation and the launch escape tower separation.
Yeah, Houston, Apollo 11 inside and gave us a magnificent ride. Roger, 11, we'll pass that on, and it certainly looks like you're well on your way now.
We believe that Mike Collins is now maneuvering the spacecraft in the transposition and docking maneuver, and the antenna patterns aren't too good at the moment.
Neil and Buzz, the President of the United States is in his office now and would like to say a few words to you, over. That would be an honor. Go ahead, Mr. President. This is Houston out.
Hello, Neil and Buzz. I'm talking to you by telephone from the Oval Room at the White House. And this certainly has to be the most historic telephone call ever made from the White House. I just can't tell you how proud we all are of what you have done. For every American, this has to be the proudest day of our lives. And for people all over the world, I am sure that they too join with Americans in recognizing what an immense feat this is. Because of what you have done, the heavens have become a part of man's world.
You know, I never got a call from Nixon. Years later, this speech leaked. It was a speech written for Nixon in the event that there was a disaster during the mission. I'm gonna read it right now. Try to see if you find my name anywhere. Fate has ordained that the men who went to the moon to explore in peace will stay on the moon to rest in peace. These brave men, Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin, know that there is no hope for their recovery. But they also know that there is hope for mankind in their sacrifice. These two men are laying down their lives in mankind's most noble goal, their search for truth and understanding.
Apollo 11, this is Houston, radio check, over. Roger, we're copying you about 5 by 2, very weak. Can you give us a status report, please?
The wait was the worst part. Imagine being the farthest anyone has ever been in the universe. The closest people to you are touching down on a place you have never been. And you can't even contact them because your radio doesn't work. When you're alone, the thoughts really start to creep in on you. I started to doubt myself. What if they died on the moon? Could I come back? What if I never hear another human's voice again? Should I kill myself? Would anyone even notice?
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. I guess you're about the only person around that doesn't have TV coverage of the scene. That's all right, I don't mind a bit.
In my solitude, you haunt me.
Okay, Neil, we can see you coming down the ladder now. Okay, Neil, we can see you coming. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Oh, that looks beautiful from here, Neil. It has a stark beauty all its own. It's like much of the high desert of the United States. It's different, but it's very pretty out here. They've got the flag up now, and you can see the stars and stripes on the lunar surface. Beautiful, just beautiful. How is the quality of the TV? Oh, it's beautiful, Mike. It really is.
Send back